Yo, YouTube, what's the word, y'all? What's the word? We back in this joint. Signing back live. It's your boy Moonbound Crypto. Signing back live with another one. All right, so I know it's really late. I know it's later than usual, but I was turning up a little bit and I fell asleep. So I woke up and I got up out of there. You know what I mean? I got up out of there. Anyway, I hope everyone had a nice day. You know what I mean? Uh, so we're gonna go straight to it. I'm not gonna make this stream not too long because yeah, I'm trying to lay down. Forgive me, y'all. Forgive me. I mean, I'm pretty sure ain't much really changed though. One in the chat, Cornelius, what's the word, G? What's the word? Like I had to get back to the markets because I'm like, man, you gotta go hard. Like no one told you to turn up. You could have went home. Like, nah, I mean, I call myself trying to turn up a little bit because I wash my clothes and stuff. I try to pop out. Old man status, fell asleep on the couch. Now look at me, looking crazy. So we got Ethereum sitting pretty at 3,700, at a high 3,700, close to 3,800. So I really feel like we could take out the $4,000 mark sooner rather than later. I'm gonna look at a couple of indicators. Remember that we're built on Ethereum, so I feel like the higher that Ethereum climb, I feel like we're going to follow suit. But I feel like Ethereum got to get over that $4,000 threshold for us to actually really start to be micro bullish. Please forgive me for my tone, but I definitely tired right now. I'm feeling it. So on the weekly, unfortunately, Ethereum is still overbought. It's still overbought. It's hanging out up there. Tomorrow is Monday. Let's see how the markets react. Matter of fact, I ain't playing with them. We're gonna see what's going on with the safe havens real quick. A matter of fact, hold up. Let me bring y'all with me. Now we can look at the safe havens later. We're gonna look at this real quick. But on the weekly, it's super bullish on the weekly. Ethereum is super bullish on the weekly candles, high inside the high inside the oversold territory. Excuse me, the high inside the overbought territory. As you see, we come up here, but we don't stay up here long. You know what I mean? We don't stay up here that long. Like, let me see a couple things. So let's see. This was in 2024. Like, I'm gonna show like just keep an eye out on this, like on this right here, and then this right here. As a matter of fact, let me take that away. It's not good. I ain't even gonna do that. So I want y'all to follow my boxes. Pause. I'm about to draw boxes. I'm about to show y'all something I seen earlier, but I was supposed to bring it to y'all, but I fell asleep on the couch. All right, so this first box right here is the build up before it's in 2024, of course. It's the build up to the price range of I think about like 4,000, something like that. Let me just double check. Yeah, about 4,000. So that's pretty much our major spot of resistance because you could tell when it goes up to the blue line, and every time it reached the blue line, it got rejected the whole bull run. Let me put it in a box for you. So as you see, we keep on getting rejected. I'm gonna turn this box to the gold box, because once we break through the gold box, it's time. It's gonna be time. Time to get money. All right. All right. All right. So that's the gold box. As you see, the gold box has the price of $4,000, and every time we hit $4,000, we get rejected. Hit $4,000, get rejected. Hit $4,000, got rejected. But we know $4,000 is not our all-time highs. Our all-time highs is actually 4,800. Now, if you bring your eyes down here to this small purple box down here, as you see, this was the buildup. It got into overbought territory, but look at the price rank, but look at the price action. All right, so these two purple boxes is pretty much the buildup, but the buildup led up to overbought territory. After it reached overbought territory, it cooled down. As you see, the stock RSI, it went down, it reset. It reset because the next time it was going to pump up, that's when you got your strong move to the upside. It was a setup, retest, then push up. Now we're pretty much doing the same thing right now. So if my if I you know I've been here for a little bit, so I'm learning. I'm not as good as everybody, but we're going to learn together. And currently we're we're in the build up phase. I'm probably not using the correct terminology for this stuff, but bear with me, you guys. So right now, Ethereum is having another build up phase. If I could drop it, right? All right, so boom. Ethereum's having another build up phase. We're way up here in overbought territory. I'm expecting Ethereum to retrace, retrace, reset, and then push up to break through this this gold box. We have to break through this gold box, and we're not that far off, but I'm definitely waiting for a little reset, a little consolidation to break through this gold box, because currently we don't have the strength to go through this gold box. Like, yes, we're up there, we're inside the gold box, but we're not at $4,000. And if we do touch $4,000, we are most likely to retrace. You know what I mean? But if we retrace this time, when we retrace, once we reset, we're definitely going to break through this gold box. So it's probably going to look like something like this. If I could find my stuff. Something like this, and then go back up. So we could probably do something like this and then go up. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. We could probably, like we could hit 4K depending how things is looking. But if we was to hit 4K, we're going to more than likely just be rejected to retest because the stock RSI has to reset. But in the grand scheme of things, we're going to go take a look at Dogelon Mars real quick. Take a look at Dogelon Mars. Just wanted to look at Ethereum, show y'all that everything is everything on Ethereum, and just to keep a heads up for the pullback. If there is a pullback, most likely there will always there always is a pullback because it's always bearish, forever and ever. 3 in the chat. What's the word, y'all? What's the word, man? Crypto ahead, man. 3 in the chat. I know y'all probably sick of me. Y'all probably be like, he went on and he was in his car. I know. That's what I get. Trying to have some fun. So we're sitting pretty at 6016. It's looking like Dogelon Mars is putting in some nice price action on the day so far. We're up 3% on the day. Up 7% on the week. Up 21% on the month. That's what I like to see. On the year, still down 30%. I feel like we could reclaim 30% with ease with Dogelon Mars, so I'm not really worried about that. It's still time to buy. Still a good price region. Pretty much my price predictions for Dogelon Mars right now is anything above 608, 607. Show you what I'm talking about real quick. So granted, we're worried about all-time highs, which is up here, but we haven't been up here since 2021. So I advise you to have a portion of your bag that you really don't care about, because we can more than likely hit all-time highs. But you don't want to be caught bag holding, trying to get your whole bag there to all-time highs. You know what I mean? Because it's not promised that every token will return to all-time high, but every token will have a decent pump. But you don't want to get caught bag holding this late in the market, because you might miss your shot. So don't miss your shot. All right. Like this is our last chance to actually lock in some gains and go on with our lives. But anyway, real talk is it's now or never, you guys. So pretty much I don't really need to pull the fib right now. I don't really need to pull the fib. You can see it right there in front of you. These is our local highs right here. This blue line is our local highs. Pull it over. All right. And what you're feeling right now is completely normal, because you're feeling like you should have sold and it's taking too long. It's okay. Ethereum is building up, and we know Ethereum did not go to all-time highs since 2021. So we're definitely going to get a nice big push, one more before this cycle's over. And I'm banking on that. Like, you feel me? I'm standing 10 toes on that. What you're feeling right now is what, a lot of us felt right here. Let me change the color. Let me change it to gold. So right here is when, we held through the consolidation again before we got that next big spike to the upside. My thing is this, you guys. The next spike is going to be over 300%. And that's going to be good. Like, you feel me? I'm willing to take a 3 to 4x. I ain't going to hold you. So from current price levels, it's about 386%. That's a nice 3x. Considering that we're going to break this, we're most likely going to get like a 4 or 5x, probably close to a 10x. We'll probably get close to a 10x. Let's see, what's a 10x? Like 1,000%. That's 5015. That's fair. 5015, you know what I mean? Put that in your calculator. That's a nice 10x. Or, we could get a nice, 7x, 6x, 4x, 5x, 3x, whatever. It's going to be something nice. But remember that your window to take this money will not be long, so you're going to want to keep your head on the swivel. That's why I said, that's why I always say, make sure you put in some sell orders. Um, make sure and make sure you have something to go all the way, because it could go way past all-time highs and just go straight to Mars, you guys. But you're going to want to be ready for this, because if you don't take your money out this next go around, you're going to have to wait another 4 years for altcoin season. For Think about all we had. Listen, this is our chance. I'm not waiting another 4 years. We're going to get a bump up. Don't really mind the FUD. Like, nah, I mean, the FUD got to be FUD. That's what they're there for. But for real, keep your wits about you, because this next bump up is going to be real. Um, Looking at some indicators real quick. So yeah, the monthly stock RSI is still bearish. I didn't mean to draw that thing right there. So we're still bearish, but look at that. We just got the bullish cross. Look at that. We just crossed. We just crossed from under it. This is Elon on the monthly. This is bullish, y'all. I'm going to put it in a box. Like, nah, I mean, altcoin season just started. This is the beginning of the banana zone. Like, nah, I mean, y'all see that right there in that box. Put that on Twitter. You know what I mean? That's a bullish cross. That's a bullish cross for your ass. That's Elon on the monthly. Let it start. Let it begin, y'all. Let it begin. We seeing this at 4 in the morning, 4:13 in the morning. Let's hope that my laptop will charge, because we need to keep making videos. But in the meantime, I'm glad to be first to say it. We have a bullish cross on Dogelon Mars on the monthly on the stock RSI. So it's only up from here, you guys. I hope that you I really hope that for all the haters that said Dogelon Mars was dead, we just got a bullish cross so you could kick rocks. And I see you at the promised land. You feel me? We gonna be, what I mean, we gonna be on the top of the world. They're gonna treat us like royalty. Yeah. But yeah, we got this joint, y'all. But look, y'all, I'm tired as hell. I gotta go to the store. I need some wraps, and I need me something to drink. Um, I just wanted to lock in with y'all. You feel me? Because our dreams is really about to come true. I feel like that's another reason why I'm not getting no sleep. It's crazy. I don't know what's happening to me, but uh, if you're here right now, you know what I'm going. You know what I'm going through. You know what I'm going through, because I don't have insomnia. But listen, I love y'all. Now, I mean, this is exciting. This is a very exciting time to be alive. Uh, yeah, you feel me? Yeah, man, another one in the books, man. Another one in the books, free to real. Until next time, y'all. Until next time. Y'all have a nice day tomorrow. Peace. Or should I say today? Whatever.